Lately I've been watching a lot of movies, mainly to keep myself entertained, sometimes to do film reviews just to keep myself occupied. And to be honest, it's mostly horror films, which is excellent. And it got me thinking, what makes a good horror film? I mean, obviously, most of the time you need some kind of horrible event, like some kind of serial killer, monster, some kind of plague, disease, whatever. But it's more than just, for me, it seems to be more than just the actual story of the film. It has to be, as well as a good monster or killer or whatever, you need to have a good set and good sound, and you need a lot of things to make a good horror movie, basically. I mean, there's the thing, like with most horror movies, when you get that scene where everything's dark and the characters are looking for something specific but only have one flashlight, and you can only see what that beam of light finds. Now there's something about that. There's the thing, it's not about what you're seeing, it's about what you're not seeing. And that everything else in the dark could be the killer or the monster or whatever they're hiding from or trying to get away from or looking for a way to defeat, could be hiding in that blackness behind the beam of light, and no one can see them. And it's not until that beam of light finds what they're looking for or catches the monster or the bad guy or whatever that you realise you don't want to see what they're looking for. That kind of lighting trick, it creates suspense and it makes your heart pound, and it gives you a surge of adrenaline that makes you want to keep watching the movie and makes you scared, but it grips you. And that's great. And for a lot of people know that I've written movie reviews for websites, newspapers and things over the last year or so. So this is basically me transferring what I can write to video. But it's not just about the lighting in horror movies. Sound as well, or lack of sound, can be really effective. I mean, we all know the really haunting piano tune from The Exorcist and the screechy violin scores from Psycho and the classic horror movie sounds of violent piano scores and really harsh string instruments. But silence. Nobody talks about silence enough. I mean, if you have a scene of someone being chased where there is absolutely no music and only really harsh, tense breathing, and or someone's trying to hide, and all you can hear is creaky footsteps, no music, nothing else but the footsteps of the killer or the monster or whatever looking for them, that's incredibly tense, because you feel what they're feeling, what the character's feeling. You feel like whatever they're hiding from is looking for you as well. It's not just them. But better than just hearing the footsteps or the breathing or whatever is complete silence. I mean, if you go to a movie and you watch a scene where someone is hiding or someone is looking for something and everything is quiet, the moment that there is sound, you freak out. I mean, the silence creates so much tension, it grips you even harder than the piano scores and the lighting. It's just, I mean, if you combine that dead silence with the flashlight one beam camera trick, that is the perfect tension builder that can only be rivaled by a very detailed but intimate backstory that shows everything you need to be tense about the movie. And this is really odd for me, but I really do love talking about movies. It's great. Movies are an excellent way of trying to show ideas. I mean, people make millions of pounds and dollars or whatever from making extraordinary films that don't get enough credit and are amazing. So what I really want now is you guys. I want you guys to tell me what you think makes a good movie. Not just horror movies, any movie will do. Just, yeah, your thoughts, your comments. Go for it. I'm open and ready to listen. And hopefully I will be making a new side channel soon to talk about movies, games, books, those kinds of things. Maybe music as well. I'm not too up to date on music though, so movies, games, and books. I can do those. So new side channel should be open within a month. And don't get too excited. It's not going to be weekly reviews of brand new movies, brand new games, and brand new books that have just come out. And because I'm not doing this to get paid. I'm not being paid to review movies and put them online. I'm not being paid to review games. I'm definitely not being paid to read, although that would be an excellent job. But yeah, hopefully new vlogs coming out every week again, because college is nearly over. I've got maybe a week left. That's a daunting and horrible thought. But anyway, new side channel, horror movies. Tell me what you guys think about movies. Just what you think makes a good horror. And I'll speak to you soon.